Welcome to our new series, because, we have the After Theater Thoughts, and we'll still do those. We're planning a 28 years later one. But we decided to do something very special. It's going to be the same kind of series, though this time we're going to be doing streaming service movies.
Yay!
Hooray! We get to see how many streaming service movies will rise up and how many will fucking fall on its face. But yeah, we decided to watch K-pop Demon Hunters, which was something I was a little excited for because it seemed like a fun movie. Now, believe me when I say that I really wanted to like this one. Even when I was watching it, I was like, I really want to like this. There are pieces here, but fuck me, does the plot have problems. And I actually have my notes this time. I have notes, so we won't forget a single fucking thing.
Why are you pointing that to me like I'm the one that forgets shit?
No, I didn't.
So, yeah, I have my notes.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
Hold on. There we go. All right.
And you're telling me I forget shit. I'm just kidding.
Shut up. Yeah. All right.
Anyway, I got my notes, so we'll be ready, right?
Yeah, every now and then you just see the mouse wiggling. All right, so
where to begin?
Let's say the pros, because there's actual pros with this one.
Let's see.
Unlike Lilo and Stitch.
Let's see.
And fucking How to Train Your Dragon.
Yes. Well, let's see. The animation is
and
nice.
Juliet and Romeo.
Yeah, shut up about that. Yeah, but let's see. The animation is nice.
Well, that's the most obvious one.
Of course.
The animation is nice. This is actually something that pulls off the anime-esque vibes better than Turning Red.
Oh.
Where Turning Red was a fucking disaster in its animation. And I want to hear anybody go like, no, Turning Red actually looks great. No, it doesn't. Stop. Cease. Delete. Trash.
Control-Alt-Delete.
Control-Alt-Delete, yeah. But the animation here is really nice.
Voice acting decent?
I'm glad Spider-Verse has inspired lots of films to pull off some real great animation that inspired loads of things. And, you could chalk that up with Arcane Season 1 as well. That definitely inspired some great animation. So yeah, the animation, obvious plus. Good stuff.
Voice acting?
Voice acting's good. Most of the time.
Fair.
Most of the time. There's some weird lines spat out here and there.
The music?
I mean, it's just regular K-pop, but, it obviously ties in with what's going on at certain points.
Because I'm going to say some of the songs were kind of catchy in a way.
Well, yeah, they're catchy, but obviously that's kind of a problem in a way, because you're not dealing with musical theater where the music fits in with the acting and the drama and stuff like that. It's not really musical theater, it's more so just it's K-pop, but it connects with the story.
Right.
That's pretty much all it is. And I'm not a huge fan of K-pop. I don't ever listen to it. So I can't really say whether this is really accurate to K-pop or not, because I don't listen to it. And whether the K-pop turns people off off or on is like, whatever. If it's your thing, it's your thing, but if it's not, it's not. It's that sort of thing. I'm not gonna really remember most of the music in this, because a lot of it sounds the same. But this actually has an excuse for having pop songs. Except for Juliet and Romeo. Which, no. But, yeah. So, voice acting, good. Music, so-so. Animation, great.
The story, on the other hand,
some of the jokes.
Oh yeah,
There were some jokes that made us laugh.
some that were a lot funnier than Turning Red. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, some of the visual gags are nice. Yeah, I guess now we have to talk about the story.
Now we gotta talk about the cons.
Wait.
Oh.
Well, since we're bringing up cons, I should probably say one problem with the animation is that when you have certain scenes where you need the characters to have sort of slow, dramatic type animation,
Right.
but they're singing really high notes, the faces aren't really expressive enough to excuse how they're giving off notes that high. Because I have a friend who actually was in a stage musical, and he talked to me all about how when you sing the high notes that are, you know, really expressive and high, you need to express your face as well as you can, because that's how it works. When you're singing music like that, when you really want to express the notes. So when the animation is still doing slow, dramatic type animation with the mouth movements and it isn't really expressing that much, then I forgot. Then that's the problem with the animation department, is that you need to express how well those notes are being sung.
Mm-hmm.
And you can do it without making it look like crazy or anything like that, because real people do that in live action musicals. When they're trying. Unlike Juliet and Romeo. Now we can get to the plot problems.
Yay!
Journal, tell me some more.
It sucks. The end.
There we
go.
So, now I wrote in here mother, but really what I should be saying is
Mother's friend. Yeah. Mother's bitch.
Oh, right. So, since this is actually something that I care about spoilers for, I will say spoiler warning, because we're going to spoil the shit out of this. I didn't want to give spoiler warnings for the other movies because I don't think anybody really cares for the spoilers of Final Destination, Lilo and Stitch, or How to Train Your Dragon remake.
What about Juliet and Romeo? But then again, nobody gives a shit about that.
Who watched Juliet and Romeo? Who watched it?
The people that are the...
We were literally the only ones who ever went to the theater to watch that movie. And I'm not just talking about on that day. No, the person in the theater literally told us no one went to see this.
I bet we were the only two that paid for the tickets to see that.
Spoiler warning. 3, 2, 1,
piss. That should be a new thing.
Anyways, so Mother's friend is so sure patterns will be gone because the Mother's friend. I know the movie. The movie is basically like, yeah, she's a bitch. Mm-hmm. But there are certain things where it's like, okay, this person should not be that fucking stupid. And it kind of makes the main character look stupid too. Because it's like, your patterns will be gone when the song is sung and the golden honeymoon is there. The patterns will be gone. There you go. That's how it'll be, right? And it's just like, okay, so you know that, but you don't know if the patterns will mess up her singing. And then the main character never asks it. It's like, so the patterns won't ever ruin how I do things? It's like,
I didn't say that.
It's like, how much do you know and how much do you not know?
Yes.
Next up, this also, there are like 2 other things that include the mother's friend.
Let's see, 2.5.
The knowledge is fucking vague. Like, the knowledge is completely vague. It's like, you never fucking know what exactly, like, she just goes like, yeah, the patterns will be gone. She doesn't know if it'll mess up her singing, because it even shows that when she, like, fucking gets angry, her voice fucks up the Hanmoon. Like, the blue Hanmoon. And yeah, the Hanmoon is like a... We'll get more into the Hanmoon later down the line. And Mother's friend underestimated how full batshit things would get. That's literally what I wrote. It's like, what did you really not expect anything to go wrong? No, it was just all going to go right from here. There was nothing that the patterns would do to affect her. It's like the movie doesn't bring that up. All it brings up is that she told main character to, like, hide the patterns. But the movie doesn't criticize any of her other fucking points. And yeah, here we go. Main girl doesn't tell friends she's been with... Fuck. Main girl doesn't tell friends she's been with for years about secret. Because, yeah, she's so fucking sure of her mother's friend's words. Just like, no, I need to hide my patterns. Otherwise, they'll discover that I'm... And, yeah, they turn on her when they discover the patterns. But that's because everything else went fucking nuts. And everything... Because this is what happens when you hide a secret for too long. And don't tell anybody. Things go fucking wrong later down the line. So you gotta find the right moment to tell them. So, when you sang your Hanmoon shit, and you know, everything's going well, your friends are like, oh yeah, everything's gonna go right. We're gonna nail that golden Hanmoon. That's the point where you're like, alright, I need to tell you the secret. This isn't gonna change anything. Because you're my friends who I've fought demons with for years. And we have done everything together that I'm going to reveal. Yeah, I'm part demon. My father was a demon, but I was still chosen by my mother and my mother's friend that I'm going to be able to do this with you guys. And this is clear proof that everything's going right. So, and maybe they'll back off a bit. Maybe they'll be a little unsure. But, as long as they have each other, and as long as they fix things will go right. So what the fuck? Why didn't you just tell them at that point? Because now that you held this shit while all this other batshit stuff was going on, yeah, of course they're going to fucking turn on you for a little bit. You have anything to say on the matter?
Nah, honestly, anything I would say is probably what you're going to say.
Okay. Yeah, next up, let's see. Oh yeah, what are the consequences for showing that you're hunters? Because for some reason they need to hide this shit. Well, I mean, it's like, okay, so they clearly showed in the beginning of the movie that when these singer hunters come in to fight the demons and then sing the songs so that the souls can connect, and then they, complete the Hanmoon, they clearly showed that nobody has a problem with this shit. And I don't think anybody would have a problem with this shit. It's like, hey, demons are real. Demons are real, and only our song can really stop them from coming out. It's like, what are the consequences? And when they show that they're demon hunters, literally no consequences happen. I call bullshit. Yeah, so that's stupid. Oh yeah, and the demons can hide their patterns, but she can't. The main character can't. How does that make any sense? Like we were talking about, we were talking. By the way, don't be afraid to say anything.
I'm not afraid to say anything. I just don't have anything really strong to say compared to what you're saying right now.
Fair enough. Okay, so I'll be the only reviewer this time. No, I'm kidding.
No. I'll probably throw in some things here and there.
Yeah. But yeah, they show that the K-pop demons can hide their for some reason, other demons can't. No, wait, actually they can. Because they flip-flop over that over and over and over again. It's like in the beginning of the movie when they're fighting the demons on the private jet, it's like, wait a minute, I see your patterns, you're a demon. And it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But then the K-pop boy band show up and they can hide their patterns unless they randomly show them through singing. I don't know. So that's fucking stupid. But then they show that when Bobby, or at least what's believed to be Bobby, when they kidnap Bobby, they're clearly hiding their patterns until they show, because they want to do a little over. They want to show a little tee-hee, like, oh, we're demons. So can they hide their patterns or not? Because how can she not hide her patterns? And yeah, she has the sleeves and shit. By the way, does she wear sleeves her entire fucking life?
If you're gonna say she uses makeup, that's not a fucking excuse.
So it's like, it's okay. So
okay, even being half demon doesn't even if you say like, oh, I'm half demon, so we can't really control it. It's like, well, that doesn't even make
if
sense.
demons at their fullest can hide their patterns,
Then why not a half demon?
surely a half demon can.
Yeah, I mean, probably not as well, but at least you could.
Fucking hell. Alright, so we could skip this one because it was men in bathhouse didn't see demons, but I guess they showed that people can't see demons.
I mean,
but the people back then in the opening can.
In the back then? Oh, in the beginning?
Yeah, in the opening when they show that the original Demon Hunter singers, the demons were shown there, and people could see them.
Good question.
Okay, so oh yeah, main villain backstory is
Right.
Can we call what's his name, Sanji?
I want to say yes, but I don't want to sound racist. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't want to sound racist.
What?
What, by forgetting the name?
Well, maybe what do you want to call him?
Well, I forgot Bob's name. I guess I'm a racist.
Well, I mean, what do you want to call him?
It's forgetting a name.
Well, yeah, but it's like, a Korean's name. It's like, what are you going to call him? Sanjay?
Sanji.
You remember that cave?
If you get the name wrong, then you get the name wrong. You're not racist for getting a name wrong.
Well, I mean, if you say it wrong, it's like
if you had an American name that was Hookah Boogaloo, and you forgot...
Hooga Booga.
and then you forgot that name, and it's like, oh, I guess you're a racist then. The only way it could be racist if there was a guy named, like, Sanjay, and then you pronounce it as Ching Chong.
Okay, what guy?
That would be racist!
Or just a friend who was dicking around.
Oh my god.
But...
Anyway... Anyways, so... yeah, but the Sanjay...
Sanjay? Just call it Sanjay. At this point, it's an easier name to remember.
Oh, but that's not racist.
Oh, shit.
Forgetting a name is racist, but okay. I don't know what you're fucking...
Fine, just call him Sung Chi.
Sung Chi.
I don't know. Just look up the fucking name or something.
Your name will be Sanalulu.
Ooh, Sanji.
Sanji. Anyways,
So-
Sanji's backstory is like rushed.
yes, I actually remember. That was
It's like the first meeting that we get between main girl and this guy.
wasn't her name Mani?
It was Rumi, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, you're right, Rumi.
Rumi?
Lumi.
Lumiere.
Yeah.
So, Rumi fucking meets main villain Sanji, and the two have a talk, and he's just like, by the way, here's my backstory.
Here's all my exposition.
and-
Whoosh.
Whoosh! Like, okay, so here's how you should have done that. All the demons apparently share their pain and misery because of Guima, right?
Yes.
Guima lets them share their pain and misery because that's how demons are, right? So, why couldn't you have it that since her and Sanji have the patterns, that he simply touches her, the patterns kind of connect their minds together? It's a work in progress, you know? Just have it so that she sees visually. Because, look, I'm fine with exposition as long as it's done correctly.
Of course.
But this was literally just like, here's my backstory. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, we all could have inferred it with the visuals of what he saw.
Right.
And the only dialogue you could have... Doyle.
The
only dialogue you could have is with Guima, you know, telling him all these things. And then all the things of just like, here, I will give you your voice so that you can, you know, be with your family. And then we can see what that does. But, and, you know, obviously there was more to show with his backstory.
Mm-hmm.
But you could have done that the same way I just suggested, where he shows her what really happened.
Nope.
No, we have Guima go like, I'm going. You didn't tell her this thing that I'm going to tell you that you already know about, but I'm going to tell you what actually happened to you.
That you already
the person that already knows.
You told her to tell me about the time that I told you when
The
you told you.
exposition sucks.
Yeah.
The exposition just fucking sucks. That's why I have it written here, just exposition.
Literal highlight. Exposition.
Exposition. Alright, okay, so... Let's see.
Do we really have...
Oh yeah, that one... What were you gonna say?
Nah, I was gonna say something about me, but I'll wait until you're done.
No, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, like, actually really not much. I was gonna say about Guima, the main villain.
Yeah, Guima. Well, I guess he's the background main villain.
He's not really even shown.
You know those stories where you do have a main villain that takes center stage as the villain, but then you have this background main villain who's like the actual threat?
It's kind of like Darth Vader to Palpatine. I'm just kidding.
Well, yeah, because Palpatine would be the big threat to everything, but Darth Vader is still the main villain.
Right. Yeah, Guima was really nothing like that in the film. He was literally just there to be like, I shall kill you, demon hunters. Oh, my name is Guima. Your name's Guima?
He doesn't even say that.
I know.
He's literally just like, I have come to consume souls.
Give me your soul. Thank you. Now go do your thing, Sanji.
I'm gonna talk about that. But yeah, so what's the pink-haired girl's name?
I fucking can't remember. I know who you're talking. I can't remember her name. I guess that makes me racist. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, pink girl. Yeah, she would see the. Remember that scene where Rumi is trying to hide the big cat thing,
Oh yeah.
and then the cat like sticks its paw out, and Pink Girl could clearly see it, but the film treats it like she couldn't see it.
Yeah.
Alright, so... Oh yeah, she is way too nice to Sanji. Where she's like, we can free you, and then we can put out the golden Hanmoon. When really she should, appeal to his emotion, of course. But she should also remember the fact that this guy is allowing a lot of people's deaths. like, his very existence is causing the demons to steal more and more souls and killing people. So, what the fuck? Here's something I didn't write down on the journal. We don't get any... Fuck. We don't get any character with the other demons that Sanji is surrounded by.
Right, they're just there for eye candy. Like,
yeah, they're there for jokes, basically. And, obviously being the threat, but they're there for basically the butt of a lot of jokes. And we don't get any character on him. Sanji's the only one that gets character. Except for the other guys that he fucking hangs out with.
Yeah.
It's like, where did those guys come from? Are those just regular demons that he was like, hey, I got an idea.
You want it? I'm sorry to bore that.
Okay, guys, God, my fucking Asian accent is terrible.
Okay, guys, you just did.
We're going to start a boy band. What? Yeah, we're going to start a boy band. Okay. Fuck it. Alright, so... Let's see. Good. So, I have it written here. It's about Sanji, but dumbass demon thought Guima wasn't listening.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's just like, wow, we could do this plan together. Oh my god, this will actually work. And then Guima's like,
bitch.
Did you... I'm right here! I see the things you're doing!
Just because I can't hear doesn't mean I can't see with my...
I can literally see what's going on up there, okay?
Or can you? Yes.
They couldn't come up with a cool design for Guima when he actually shows himself. He's literally just demon face in flames. That's all.
Not even demon... Well, actually, not even demon face. More like just face in a fire.
It's an angry face. Like, if you drew an angry face on the flames, that's what it looks like. So we can skip this one. Because remember when I complained that Rumi already had the lyrics when she sang with Sanji?
Oh yeah.
And basically it was like we complained that she already has the lyrics, so why should you have a problem with changing this song that they were originally going to go for? But then they just used the song that we established in the opening. Well, not the opening, just the beginning of the movie.
Right.
So that complaint's gone.
Oh boy.
The last problem, the problem that causes the whole climax to happen, is girls forget Song will beat demons that kidnap Bobby.
Oh, yeah.
Because, yeah, in the climax of the film, you have Rumi singing the song, her voice is back, everything is going very well, and then you know, the two other girls, we don't get that much character for. They're more of just side characters than actual main characters. We only get their backstories through, like, exposition. But yeah, they see that Bobby is kidnapped by demons, and, you know, they go like, oh my god, Bobby, we have to go after him. Instead of going, oh my god, Bobby, wait, if we just complete the song, those demons will go away.
Yeah, good point, let's go.
Yeah, good point. It's because if they finish the song, the golden honeymoon will happen, and everything will be fixed. That's what will happen. But no! They have to go after Bobby. It's like, if you complete the song, the demons go away! You dumbasses!
You can't forget the third act breakup. Well, wasn't it even really a third act breakup?
Yeah, it was kind of a third act breakup, yeah. Because, all this shit happens.
Right, like all the demons that pretended to be
Rumi's friends. And
ripping off her clothes, like
stripping her.
That just got the Cinderella vibes from that, being like, no.
Cinderella vibes. Oh my god.
I don't know. shape.
Hold on. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. All right, there we go. Anyways, yeah, but
Bless you. Oh, I thought you sneezed. Sorry, I thought you sneezed.
You've heard me sneeze.
I know. Well, shut up. Continue on with your notes.
No, that's all.
Oh shit.
Were there anything you wanted to say?
Honestly, nothing really much. Just mostly, yeah, like I said, the visuals. Honestly, if this movie had just more visual storytelling and with some minimal
And fixed plot holes.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was also that scene with the doctor,
I mean, I didn't really mind it too much, but
which was. Now that I think about it, that whole thing was pointless.
yeah, kind of, because
the pouches that he gave to heal her voice was literally just grape juice.
actually that made me think. Honestly, that just made me thought Zoe just stole all of it so she could heal her throat and then just replace it with grape juice.
Oh, Zoe, yeah, that was the name of the black-haired.
Yeah.
Uh,
She had some annoying moments. She was basically the third member that always acted nice, even when she was killing the enemies. Like, I was gonna say Powerpuff Girls, but even then, I don't know how I would compare that to Bubbles.
yeah, she's more of the Bubbles type.
She's like the
She's basically she's the main characters are basically the Powerpuff Girls type, where you got the main girl who's responsible for the other twos.
You got the tough one who
you got the tough moody one, and then you got the innocent, and actually I wouldn't call Bubbles hyperactive. It's more so just innocent.
Yeah.
Well, unless you get to the fucking Powerpuff Girls reboot, which is a whole nother can of worms.
Don't but that can of worms.
Jesus. But yeah, anything else you want to say about K-pop? Well, yeah, you already answered, but just double checking.
Honestly, not really much. Just some scenes that probably could have just been cut out, or just maybe like this film just feels contrived in a way.
Yeah, it's contrived. It has plot holes. It has some. It has problems that really hold it back from being good. Because there's stuff there. But they kind of fuck it up.
Yeah.
No, not kind of. They do fuck it up. And I really wish they had better writing, but they just didn't. Also, what are these demon creatures that you see on screen? The bird and the cat? Because the bird and cat seem like they're not really hateful at all or anything like that. No. Are they demons, or are they just like conjured up creatures?
Maybe they're just demons, but they're just like companions for Sanji or something. That like, I don't know. Actually, they never really did explain that. They were just the companions, basically. But like even then, they didn't give them much screen time to even be companions. They were just the messenger boys, in a way.
Yeah. Basically.
I mean, design-wise, I like the bird design-wise, but even then, he's kind of pointless.
Yeah.
Any final point?
Yeah, it's better than the other movies we saw.
But it could have been a lot better.
It could have been a lot better.
Yeah. I was going to say, story-wise, but even then,
try harder next time, Netflix.
Honestly, I still watch this over Electric State.
I mean, we watched this over Elio. We didn't even bother to watch Elio.
Well, I didn't even care to watch it even before this film was even a thing.
Yeah. It's okay. We skipped an original film to watch another original film, so we're still moving. We're still moving. Even though the songs, I didn't really mind them. The singers did a good job.
Yeah.
They're good singing. It's not really musical theater singing because it's K-pop. So it's. I'm gonna fucking this.
Again, K-pop. Again, if you like K-pop, then this is fine for you. I mean,
yeah, it's kind of hard to do dramatic singing with pop songs. But this is like this whole film's gimmick is the K-pop, so I can't really knock it down. It's more of a taste thing.
Yeah.
Unlike Juliet and Romeo.
I was saying, I still prefer this over fucking. God.
If you want a musical, it's not good, but if you want a musical that actually has pop songs that are really fucking good, Greatest Showman.
Yeah. Yeah.
The movie's not good, but...
No. The songs are nice.
Yeah. But... Yeah.
Surprise attack. But yeah.
That was
K-pop Demon Hunters. What would you rate this out of 10?
4.
I was about to say I would give it
to be really kind.
Honestly, I give it a 3.5.
4.9.
4.9. I give it a 3 out of 9.
We're not really, we don't really do point things, but yeah.
For this film, it's mostly just a. Yeah, honestly, I'd probably give it a 4 out of 10. Maybe even a 3.5 or something. I don't know.
Not really a 3. I don't think it reaches 3 levels.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, K-pop Demon Hunters. We'll see you guys for 28 years later.
Ooh.
Hopefully that will be a big break. We'll see.
Hopefully.
All right. See you guys later. Bye bye.
Money.
Oh shit!
Turn it off. Turn it off.